Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Nina and this is your August prediction reading. Just want to let you know that this is not focused on a particular area of your life. For example, relationships and love life or career. It's very open, so whatever is most important is what will come through. And yeah, so we have three options before us. We have option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. And I will pull out some cards separately for your love life towards the end of your reading. So if you need more time, pause the video here and I will see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who were drawn to this card. So this is the card of the Lom. And let's see what the second card is. We've got collective consciousness. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all of the energetic shifts. It is time to focus on peace and love for all. And as you can see, there's a lot of red in this card. There is some violet or purple as well. So the focus here is on the base chakra and the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. Okay, straight off the bat, I feel like you're someone who is an empath, someone who's very empathetic, someone who's very energetically sensitive, and someone who's a giver. Okay, because this card here usually comes up for me when somebody is like that. Someone is an unconditional giver. Okay, and you can see here in this card, her wings are all battered and bruised, and yet she has a slight hint of a smile on her face. She is looking forward to the future. She's looking up. She's got her chin up. She is not regretting anything that has transpired in her life, and she's not even regretting giving. Okay. In fact, she's okay with giving more. But here you are being advised to tend to your energetic body, to your physical body, and you may be feeling quite sensitive in this month, okay, like a bit extra sensitive. And I'm getting straight away that social media especially may be something that you want to detox from. Maybe you're getting overwhelmed by all the things that are happening in the world, and this is a time for you to focus on yourself. And I also feel like one way in which you can give, okay, because you love to give, is by holding a vision of peace and love for everybody in the world. So you're definitely somebody who is like a light worker. I don't usually use this term, but I feel like you do carry that sense of burden on your shoulders of what's happening with everyone. You're concerned about others a lot, and this is a time for you to be a bit careful about protecting your energy. And yeah, fill your own cup as well. Okay, tend to yourself, especially your physical body. All right, let's see your other cards. We have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. We have iceberg, submerged. Angel of love. This is pretty much how you are, okay? And yeah, you're a sensitive soul. So if you are perhaps a tarot reader yourself, or somebody who is highly empathetic and energetically sensitive, welcome. I'm really happy to be reading for you. And we have imagine. So I was just talking about holding your vision, and have faith in your dreams. I feel like a lot of your focus in the month of August is going to be on turning your attention, your focus to things and passions that bring you to a state of joy and a state of ecstasy, okay, that bring you into the energy of love. And yes, there is a hint here for a relationship as well coming into your life, okay. And there's a strong message here of focusing on that which brings you joy, that which livens you, okay. Because I feel like you may be coming from a rather dark period in which you have been very stressed out, in which you've had to perhaps go through a lot of struggle, whether that is in your personal relationships or in your career. Whatever the case is, your guides are telling you that this is a time for you to focus on healing and on focusing on that which brings you joy. And again, it is all about self-love, self-care here, okay, and to imagine the best possible outcome for yourself and for everybody else as well. It's a time for you to have faith in your dreams, and I would say even dream big, okay. I feel like there's something that has been brewing under the surface. There may be something that you're really, really passionate about. It could be some creative outlet, something that you do for fun even. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's and what a month to start that, right? Because August is the Leo season, which is all about your passions, okay, and your hobbies and interests, and it's a very sweet childlike energy. And that is what you're also being encouraged to tap into, that which brings joy to your inner child, okay. And I'm hearing like romance life, okay. What do you see as a source for romance in your life? And it does not have to be a relationship, an intimate partnership. Just, what is delicious to you, what lights you up basically, okay, and what helps you romance life, to have that zest for life, okay. That is what you're being called to focus on, and that is what you're going to do in the month of August, okay. And I do feel like there are some hidden talents or gifts or something that you've been meaning to do perhaps for quite a while, and that's being encouraged to bring to the surface, okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, we have the Tower, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, so this is a very sweet, again, childlike energy that goes through with the rest of your reading. Let's get some clarifiers for these cards. Justice, the World, 9 of Pentacles, okay. What's this about the Page of Cups? 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups, okay. Bottom of the deck we have the 3 of Wands, and this is all about the future. And here she is also seemingly going on an adventure, looking towards the future, expanding, growing. That's also what I'm picking up from that card there, from the Lorm. Okay. Life is coming full circle in a way for you in the month of August. There is an area of your life in which you're undergoing like a rebirth, you could say, okay. And let me just adjust the camera so you can see the cards. Okay. There is a possibility of new love definitely coming into your life, okay. And you might be, I feel like for most of you, you have gone through a really turbulent time, especially in your love life in the past few years or months, okay? And you've gone inwards, you've done the work, you have really focused on how I can improve myself, how can I be the version of myself that would attract the right kind of partner for myself. And I do feel like there is a possibility here for new love to come into your space, into your life, okay? That's what I'm seeing very clearly. Now, for others of you, this could even be, like I said, you turning your focus to a hobby, a creative outlet, something that brings you joy, something that you romance, okay, that you can romance, that makes your heart sing, okay. It doesn't have to do anything with money, with career, with business. It can be something on the side that you may not even share with other people, okay, but it rejuvenates you, it fills your cup, like I was saying, okay. That is what you're turning your focus towards. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Justice card, I feel like as far as your career and your business or your day-to-day life is concerned, you're going to be focused on maintaining a balance, okay, not getting too swayed by not letting the scales tip too much on either side. But I am also getting that for many of you, there is like a reciprocity when it comes to you putting in effort into something and it paying off, okay? So it's a really good, balanced, harmonious relationship with work that you have, with career, or anything that you do on a day-to-day basis. Not everybody watching this is either, doing a job, or you may be a housewife, you may be retired, whatever the case is, whatever you're putting your effort into every day, your daily routine even, is going to bring in balance and harmony into your life. There is a possibility for a contract as well to come into your life, okay? A formal agreement or a contract that you may have been waiting for is going to get finalized, is what I'm getting, okay? Now, with the Knight of Swords and the World, this I'm feeling is you being really determined. Now, there could be someone from a distance coming into picture. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But for most of you, this is definitely focused on you pursuing that which you love, which also intellectually stimulates you, is what I'm getting. There's a lot of intelligence, a lot of wisdom that you have to share as well. And now you're putting that into action, is what I'm getting in the month of August. So you're very determined, you're very goal oriented, you're very clear about what you want and you're going after it. You're also putting into motion the plans that you've made. So that is amazing. And you have two major arcana side by side here. There's definitely a completion of a big phase in your life. If you have been unclear as well about what you want, what you desire, then that's going to become very clear for you in the month of August. And you're going to work with the law of attraction to imagine, like I said, the best possible outcome for yourself. And for some of you, this has something to do with speech, with communication, writing, technology, something like that you're going to go after, okay? With the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like you're rebuilding your sense of independence, your sense of self-worth, okay? And again, going back to the previous message that we saw here, this is a time for you to really focus on tending to your own garden. And to you, it may sound a bit selfish, but it's not. Because again, coming back to this message, if you don't feel rejuvenated, if you don't feel, you need to fuel yourself first and then pour into another's cup, right? That is what I feel is happening, okay? And you're going through this aha moment or a realization that damn it, I am worth a lot more than I have settled for until now. So I'm not gonna give up on my dreams. I'm gonna have faith in my dreams. I'm going to stand up for what I want, and I will tend to my own garden because I bloody deserve it. Okay, and it's a really good time for you to focus on your future in terms of also building wealth, generating a source of income or something that makes you feel secure and financially independent. Okay, and you have the Eight of Pentacles here, so it is going to lead to success. All right, let me get one more card to clarify this. Why do we have the Tower here? The Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. There is some change happening as far as your finances is concerned. Okay, there is a turnaround, but it might shock you, it might be quite unexpected. There's a window of opportunity opening up for you. I also feel like for some of you, you may go back to doing something that you have done previously, but this time around you're going to do it differently. Okay, like you're rebuilding that tower, but with a lot more confidence, with a lot more zest. Okay, and understanding your sense of self-worth this time around. That's what I'm getting. Okay, with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords, don't hold yourself back from following your heart, okay, and doing what you really love. And it could also be that there is someone approaching you, like I said, coming into your life in terms of a romantic partnership. This could even be a child for some of you, but I feel like there's a real possibility here for a connection, a love connection. You also have the Angel of Love there, but there is perhaps some fear, some doubt that you have with regards to this person, or just generally you feel like you're a bit limited. Okay, you may be just over analyzing the situation. That could just be it, but you're being advised to let go of the fear and the doubt and not let it hold you back from something that may seem really interesting actually. Okay, so stay curious, stay open-minded like that child there. Anything else that they need to know? And then yeah, we have the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. Very determined. Okay, you're going to overcome all of your challenges, obstacles, feeding on top of your game. Again, like I mentioned earlier, something to do perhaps with communication, writing. You may be a writer, okay? And if that is what you're delving into, again, don't hold yourself back because you have a knack for it, is what I'm hearing. So why not put it out there, okay? And it feels like it's going to be a good month for you to really tap into, yeah, passion as well as pleasure. And at the same time, your sense of independence, okay? You might be afraid that if I open up in love, I might lose my sense of independence. No, that's not the case, okay? All right, let's see. What do they need to know in terms of love and relationships? Okay. Love endures. No, it says love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Yes, you're having a major epiphany, I would say, and a realization in terms of, like I mentioned earlier, your sense of self-worth. And you're coming from that battered and bruised phase in which your self-worth, your self-confidence, self-esteem may have taken a beating. Okay, because you're overgiving, I feel. Be willing to express love to receive love. Very similar stance to the angel of love there. And lastly, we have practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Yeah, not the Eight of Swords. The past does not dictate what happens in the future. You don't have to overthink things, okay? And be compassionate with yourself firstly, because I feel like you definitely are compassionate towards others. And you have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So interesting. That's your prediction for the month of August. Interesting month. I hope this helps, and I'm wishing you all the very best. Have a lovely month ahead. Do hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you again later. Bye bye. Hi group 2. For those of you who were drawn to this card here, let's take a look at your reading. So you've chosen Fairies of the Future. And we have soul contracts. Before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assist in the evolution of your soul. I feel like there's a sense of direction, a sense of guidance that is coming through. There may be some important people coming into your life who help you see a clear direction, see a way forward is what I'm getting, okay? You have number 33 here and number 13. 13 is the death card in tarot and 33 is a master number. I feel like there's an important shift happening in your life, and people are going to play an important role in your life this month. You might even meet certain people out of the blue and you're wondering like what's happening, how did they suddenly land into my life. Like you might meet someone serendipitously, but it's all part of the plan is kind of what I'm getting, okay? Your soul has chosen to go through these certain experiences at this time, and they are all leading you towards a direction in your future. You may be someone who has felt a little bit directionless in the recent past is what I'm getting, okay? Like maybe in terms of your purpose or your career, or just in general, you know, which direction is my life going into. So I feel like some pieces of the puzzle are gonna fall into place for you. Let's see. We have ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Yeah, and see, he's walking this path pretty much alone, but I feel like you will meet certain people on the way who are going to help you on your path, definitely. We have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Blossoming abundance, number 3. Really nice. We have the fates, yeah. Pretty obvious here. And we have ceremony invocation. You're very connected to your intuition, to your guides, to the divine, whatever you may call it. But there are going to be some really fated events in your life in the month of August. And this may have something to do with the astrology, because there's Uranus in Taurus and in conjunction with Mars, I think, and there's a Yod with the North Node, something like that. I feel like I said, people are going to play a really important role in your life in the month of August. You have a lot of purple here, purple here, purple here. So I would say that you have, if you haven't until now, you're going to build a strong trust, a bond with your higher self or with the divine, okay? And you're going to be like okay, if this is happening, it's happening for a reason, or I've met this person for a reason, and it's going to be good for the both of us. Okay, you might even form a partnership, is what I'm getting, with somebody, whether that is in terms of a relationship, a personal relationship, a friendship, or a romantic partnership, or even a business partnership. It's going to be a win-win situation, and this is going to bring in also a lot of abundance into your life, but it's going to come out of the blue. It's going to be like a, at least it feels like a like almost like a tower, but a good tower moment, like somebody just steps into your life out of the blue, that sort of a thing. And I'm seeing a lot of peace, a lot of inner harmony, a lot of peace, and you connecting at a deeper level, like I said, with your guides, your spiritual practices, and you're moving into a space of inner peace and harmony. Okay, that's what's coming in. And abundance can be abundance of any sorts, doesn't necessarily have to be wealth. Okay, but that is a strong possibility here as well. Keep going forward. Two of Swords, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the World. The High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. I want to take this one as well. Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Pentacles. And this Knight in particular I see as someone getting back on their feet. Okay, after perhaps a debacle of some sorts, some disappointment, or being thrown off balance. You're turning your back on the past. Okay. Like I said, you may be coming into August with this energy of like, nothing's working out, or I thought that would work out but it didn't, and now I'm disappointed. I don't know what to do. I'm not feeling like I have a clear sense of direction. I don't know which way to go. Okay, and the stalemate kind of energy. And in the Five of Cups again, it's all about perspective, looking at things that have not worked out perhaps in the past, or you may be even missing somebody. Okay, there may be a stalemate situation with somebody, and we'll come to that in a bit. But this is how you're coming into August, and finally you're going to find closure in that situation, whether you move on from that person or that situation, or there is a sense of reconnection or you reuniting with that person. It's going to differ for different people, but I feel like what you're doing personally is taking charge of your life. Okay, you see these movement cards here. In the Eight of Pentacles, this person is walking away with a stick or with a wand, and in this card as well there are three wands. She's holding one and she's turning her back on two of those wands. So she's made her decision, she's made her choice, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna grab my wand and go this way. And this is a future oriented card. You're walking away from the past in a big way, whether that is to do with a relationship or a partnership or a work situation. Some of you could actually even be starting your own business. Okay, I'm getting strong entrepreneur vibes as well, but you will need the help of or the expertise of other people as well. You are gonna collaborate with others, and maybe even form a partnership with somebody else. Okay, and that could be this Emperor, which is an Aries card. But it's not like you're giving up your sense of independence there. So it's almost like, you do certain projects in which you retain your own sense of creative freedom and independence, and you don't need to compromise on that, whilst working with others who bring their expertise to the table. Okay, and like I said earlier, you're very much tuned in, tapped into your intuition, and you're getting a lot of guidance from your higher self, the divine, whatever you want to call it. Okay, infinite intelligence. You're trusting that a lot now, and that's this inner peace that you're coming into. So you've got a strong spiritual core or strength to rely on, and in this month you're utilizing that to find your direction in life. Okay, and to move on from certain situations which were like stalemates, in which either there was a lack of focus or lack of direction and you didn't know what was happening, or it was simply not going anywhere, like a dead end. Okay, and you're finding closure in those situations. You're heading towards an abundance. Okay, whether this is financial abundance or an abundance of self-love and self-confidence. Okay, either way, you're coming into power, you're coming into your own, you're taking charge of your life. And when you're in that energy, you're going to attract the right kind of people, the people who you can collaborate with, who you can build something solid with. Okay, and that's when your results, your rewards start to show up, is what I'm getting. Okay, there could even be, for some of you, some travel involved, but it feels mostly to me like a solo travel. Okay, almost like you're going somewhere to get answers, to get clarity, to detach yourself from certain emotional entanglements, and then you get this aha moment, or you find that direction that you were seeking. Again, in this card as well, as you can see, there are lots of people involved here. I do feel like for many of you, you're going to meet certain people, or at least one person who you have a soul contract with, and who is coming into your life to kind of bring, I wouldn't say to bring clarity. I feel like this person is only an inspiration to you, and you're going to find that clarity yourself. But when you feel kind of supported, you feel like, this you've met your tribe or whatever, what they do is they bring out the best version of you, and that's what's happening, I feel, in your case. Amazing. So I'm really happy for you. Let's see in terms of relationships and love life, what do you need to know? Group number 2. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Yeah. And this person here is kind of similar to the Emperor. He's older, he's wise, I'm not saying you're not wise, but yeah, just be open to support and help. Love endures, love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. I want to say, if at all you are looking to reconcile with somebody in love, it is possible. But you might need a mediator of some sorts, or you might need to be open to accept advice from someone you can trust. Okay, but if that is happening, if you are coming into union, okay, if you have an opportunity to restart, to go over, this time around I feel like you're going to take things slowly, and you're gonna take things or you're gonna make things happen on your terms with a renewed sense of confidence and self-worth is what I'm getting. Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. Libra is definitely about relationships and partnerships. So there's a strong possibility that someone is playing a big role in your life in the month of August. And it could be both in terms of a, a personal relationship as well as a business partnership. And it could be actually both, okay? Maybe you start something together with this person and you're building a solid future for the both of you. But this time around, I feel like you're doing it from a place of wholeness, feeling independent and complete on your own. Okay, interesting. That's where I'm leaving you. I hope this helps and this month is really favorable to you. Do take care of yourself and I'll see you again later. Bye bye. Hi, Group 3. For those of you who were drawn to this card here, this is the number 1 card called Unity. Okay. And we have reaching out. It's time for you to reach out and ask for the help that you need. Okay, so in a previous file as well, we got this message of being open to accept support and help that may be running through as a theme. Interesting. And unity here is the union card. It's about feeling whole and complete, and also about the interconnectedness of everything in the universe. As above, so below, as below, so above. So you are going to feel very connected to other people. And I feel like there is a leg up or some support coming your way. And you're being asked to accept that. And if it's not, very upfront, for you to reach out to people as well. And I'm also getting to open up, okay? Because I'm getting heart chakra energy from this card here. And this has a lot to do with feeling whole, feeling complete, feeling connected as well to everything and everyone else. Okay, interesting. Let's see other cards here. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Nice. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Round and round, number 25. Door to personal healing and happiness. And lastly, we have Green Man Synergy. Wow. So yes, you are very connected. Okay, things are falling into place for you, and it's like, when you have a particular vision or you've set an intention for something to happen, okay, for a manifestation basically, several pieces need to fall into place for that vision of yours to materialize as your objective reality, right? And that's what's happening in the month of August. And I definitely feel like you really don't need to put in too much effort on your own. You will have other people coming along on your path, helping you out, or at least being there for you, okay, provided you open up to that idea, okay. And we have Great Adventure and Round and Round. I feel like you have a real opportunity in the month of August to step out of a cycle, okay? Something that you may have felt stuck in, something that kept repeating in your life and it didn't work out, or you just genuinely felt like you're not going anywhere, it's bringing you back to square one. That sort of a feeling. And now you have this opportunity to venture out of that stuckness, out of that repetitive cycle, out of that stagnancy is what I'm getting. Okay, and this may be like a literal adventure for you, as in traveling, or it could simply be, you opening yourself up for new opportunities and new initiatives, breaking a pattern of your life, okay, that you have felt has kind of run its course, okay. That's what I'm getting, and that's what's going to lead to your sense of healing and happiness. And I definitely feel like there's a strong manifestation energy here. You're being called to hold your vision, to stay fixated on that and not let anything on the outside, as in the 3D, deter you from that, okay? There is possibly something that you've been wanting to do, but it feels a bit risky, or it feels a bit like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to put myself out there and I'll feel exposed or vulnerable. That's again where you can reach out and ask for help from people. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, your friends and other people. It can even be like a motivational video on YouTube that you find, okay? You just need to be open to receiving that kind of help that you need to put you in the right mindset. And that's what's coming through here, okay? Six of Swords, nice. Could actually be traveling for some of you, but I feel like you're being led in a direction. You've got two ships here. There's definitely some adventure you're going on. You're getting unstuck, okay? The card that precedes that is the Five of Swords, which is a card of conflict and chaos. And you're stepping out of that energy, and it frees you up to move in a new direction. Wow. So two nines here. We've got the Hermit as well as the Nine of Cups. And lastly, we have the Six of Wands. Look at that. There's definitely some wish coming true. Some manifestation. Oh my god. Four of Wands. Okay. Some of you could literally be traveling, or you could be relocating, you could be moving, and you've been waiting for this to happen. You've been very patient. We have the Four of Swords, speaking of patience. And we have the Two of Wands. Amazing. This is amazing. You have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And the Fool beneath that. Look at that. Definitely travel possibilities here. I feel like for some of you, you have been wishing and waiting for an opportunity to either move, to relocate, or to, move into a new home, maybe sell your home. Whatever the case is, you're stepping out of your comfort zone in a big way. And for some of you, this is quite literal, as in you're moving into a new place or a new area, which may feel quite unfamiliar. And at first you might feel like I'm alone, okay? With the Hermit there, you might feel like, let's say, you move to a new city and you feel like you're on your own, but you have the wisdom to deal with the situation. For some of you, you may be even going on a solo trip, okay? And that's where you find some brilliant idea about what's going to bring you a lot of happiness, what's going to make you feel fulfilled, and what's going to bring in success and abundance into your life. And no Pentacles cards here, so your focus is not really on money. It is mostly on what fills you up with joy and what you feel really passionate about, which is a very Leo energy. So yeah, a very adventurous energy as well, but I'm getting mostly very, very independent energy, okay? This is you finding peace within yourself and not being afraid to face the world, I'm hearing, on your own. This may be something that you are not used to. You may be someone who is perhaps like me, who's, spent most of their time with other people, living with other people, and now suddenly there's a lot of peace and quiet in your life, or there's a lot of, independence. And at first, you might be a little bit, reticent. You want to go into your shell, but that's not the advice here. Okay. And there is a celebration coming up. There's definitely some landmark achievement, some milestone that you are reaching, which is a cause for celebration. It may have to do with, I feel like this is a personal achievement. It is definitely some manifestation, okay? Something that you have been waiting and hoping for. It is coming about, and you're moving into this Queen of Wands energy, which is supremely confident and energetic. She's a go-getter. She's almost like a diva. She draws a lot of attention because she's magnetizing, okay? And the Fool beneath that, again, there's a new journey here. Wow, this is really encouraging and uplifting, and I feel that you're really coming into your own, okay? Your sense of core inner strength, your sense of independence, I'm good on my own, that kind of an energy is coming through. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't have other people to support you. I feel like you're going to get, in fact, a lot of attention from others and support. There will be recognition and rewards and people encouraging you and being happy for you. But I feel like you may have to initiate this journey on your own, whether it is a physical journey or an inward journey, finding your direction in some sorts, in some area of your life. Either way, you're going to be met with success and fulfillment. And the focus here is primarily on you. Even if you are in a connection, focus is going to be primarily on you. But funnily enough, your first two cards spoke about unity and reaching out for help. So your advice here would be to not stay in that hermit mode for too long, okay? Yes, you may enjoy your company a lot, and maybe there is some soul searching that you're doing. And if you're actually moving out or moving somewhere, it is going to bring a lot of peace and harmony into your life, and you're going to feel like, wow, I mean, I've been missing this kind of peace in my life. But there is definitely an opportunity here for you to socialize as well and to allow others to celebrate with you, okay, on this journey. But the most important message that is coming through is that you're going to be moving out of a cycle, a stuck pattern. There's an opening up, an emergence that is coming through, and definitely stepping out of your comfort zone. Interestingly, this card has to do with home foundations, or a foundation built on passion. But also this card here, again a Wands card, there's a home in the background. And she's like, okay, I'm ready to step out of this. I'm ready to venture into the unknown, which is the card that you got here, Great Adventure. Amazing. Don't worry about a thing, because I feel like you will be really happy with this decision, okay? It's going to bring a lot of peace and fulfillment. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. What's happening in their love life and relationships? For the most part, I feel like you're very focused on yourself this month. Practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. And let's get one more. Romance. Okay, that's surprising. We also have relationship patterns. And bottom of the deck, we have another house. Consider the foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. You may actually meet someone who you can build this foundation with. You might even be moving in with somebody, but at the same time, I feel like you're very, very focused on what brings you fulfillment, what makes you happy, what makes your soul sing on an individual level, okay? But there is a possibility here, an opportunity for you have a choice to make, and it may involve you stepping out of a pattern. Maybe there is an ongoing situation in which there is a stuck sort of pattern. Maybe you had a conflict with someone, and this is a time in which you have an opportunity to make a choice to step out of that, to make a change in your relationship, bring in more compassion, more romance, and appreciate each other, and grow with each other, okay? And possibly build a home as well, maybe move in together. That's quite possible. Okay, so those are your messages, group number 3. I hope this helps. Such a beautiful, encouraging reading. Do take care of yourself. And I also want to highlight one more thing, okay, before I leave you. The green man to me is also kind of like the divine masculine energy. And with the unity card there, that is the union of the divine masculine and the feminine. Okay, and I do feel like there's a possibility here for you to come into union with somebody, but there may be some hiccups as to either your history with this person, if this is someone from the past, or you breaking free from some kind of internal limitation or pattern and choosing to open up to love. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'll leave you with. Do take care of yourself, and I'll see you again later. Have a lovely month ahead. Bye bye.